God have mercy upon us. No.
Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P with another episode of Uncle P's podcast. You know what, guys? It's Sunday. I was minding my own business. I was chilling, and I was looking at all the videos we've posted recently. We left Nigerians alone. We started focusing on this scammer here. We're busy. 3 nice videos, doing well. We're minding our own business. Nigerians came to comment in those posts. Then I post South Africa education system under attack, South Africa cleaning house. Nigerians came to comment under the post. I realized these people, they want attention. Since you want attention, allow me to give you attention. Nigerians like to brag about a lot. A lot. I want to brag. No, you know what? I don't want to brag on your behalf. Let Nigerians brag on their own behalf about Nigeria and Nigerians. This is just a raw session. Please take your popcorns, your wine. Let me give you guys time to go get popcorn, wine, whiskey, whatever. This is a Sunday raw session. There is nothing else happening here. There is no education being given. There is fun. On a Sunday, if Jesus came today, guaranteed I'm going to hell. Because what I'm about to start listen. I was minding my own business. You guys saw, I was behaving. I left Nigerians alone. I was behaving. I said, back to normal programming. Let's worry about the country. These motherfuckers walk in. Even on TikTok, this guy, now I made him trend. I told him I'm going to make him trend. People undermine the fact that we have less than 4,000 subscribers, which we're going to reach very soon. They think because our gym is 34,000 something, I don't know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing something that is real. The people that subscribe to my channel come here because I don't ask people to subscribe. People come here because they see these guys talking truth, facts, and he brings his receipts. And then he has moments where he just loses it. Okay, I'm assuming you all got your popcorns and drinks, ne? I was waiting for you guys before I start. Okay. Okay, Nigeria, brag about yourself.
Take the money and leave.
Hold on. I need to start the right place. I need to start somewhere right. Okay, Nigeria, let's start here.
African, let's not deny this. South African is way more beautiful than all African countries. And more advanced than all African countries. I'm not capping, it's fact. They have advanced total build, advanced road, advanced school, advanced hospital. South African is the most developed in Africa. Everything about them.
Sorry guys, I think I played the wrong video. Sorry, I meant, wait. That guy is crazy in South Africa, sorry, that was a mistake. Let's play this one.
Nigerian man arrested in the UK for allegedly impregnating his spouse, in-law's mother, and in-law's sister. Fantastic. Oh, trouble me. Yeah, ne? Hey.
Sorry guys, I think I've mixed up my No, wait. I can find something nice about Nigeria. Give me a second. I can find yeah, let's play.
Nigerian YouTuber MD Tiamo, who specializes in helping Nigerians relocate to the United Kingdom, was trending on social media after a viral video revealed a BBC interview he granted, where he disclosed that Nigerians migrating to the United Kingdom use schooling as a ploy to gain entry into the country. In the video, Tiamu said that majority of Nigerians applying for the study visa do not need the degrees, but use the degrees as an access road into the United Kingdom. The video is coming in the wake of a new law enacted by the British government that will prevent Nigerian students and others studying in the country from bringing family as dependents, except under specific circumstances. Ayo, this has caused a lot of uproar on social media. Let me take Daniel's tweet. He wrote, MD Tiamu is a mindless clown. Nigerians are already being stigmatized. Our country has a negative image, but instead of correcting the wrong perceptions, he deliberately threw Nigerians under the bus for views and cheap clout. Ignorance is a disease. Hope karma visits him soon. Well, Dr. Penkin, who actually revealed that video, wrote, this is MD Tiamu. On his way to the United Kingdom in September 2022, he entered the UK with the same dependent route on September 2022. Less than 9 months after he entered UK, he closed the border against his kinsmen and lineage with his mouth. Over to you, Ayo.
I know why Nigerians like to demarket Nigerians on the international scene. Take it back to 2016. Our president, the chief ambassador of Nigeria, had referred to Nigerian youths as largely lazy, and that the United Kingdom should not grant young people asylum because they were criminals. Some of the Nigerian youths were criminal. The chairman of NIDCOM, Nigerian Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri, had referred to Nigerian young people as cultists and drug dealers, some of them. So if what MD Tiamu is saying is in accordance with what his leaders and foreigners have said, but let's get back to the matter in terms, and that's why I said we need to, as a nation, begin to see ourselves and project our image better, in terms of the outside world. But let's not.
Guys, I'm not even the one talking. Do you see how long that video played for? Did you see how long? It's them talking. They're exposing even their own president. Guys, Nigerians, there. Am I the one who's insulting you guys? Or is it your own people? Am I the one who's insulting you guys? Why do you guys are here arguing in South Africa? You know what South Africa is doing?
I wanted to say something about the people of South Africa. The people of South Africa just got their freedom. It just happened. These people removed their chains, and the first thing they did was run to help the Palestinians. The first thing they did was came to our aid. There is nothing I can think of that is more noble and more beautiful than what South Africa is doing. We live in a very corrupt world, and I needed to see something this beautiful. I needed to see humanity the way South Africa has shown it to the world. So thank you. I love you. And I just needed to say that, and I needed y'all to hear it. God bless.
South Africa xenophobes. No, man. There has to be evidence of South Africans being xenophobes here. Give me a second.
Nigerians and other African countries in Tunisia are running away from Tunisia. Very similar to what has happened in South Africa in the past, xenophobic attacks. But this time is much worse. Now, these people claim that they are victims of extreme racial attacks and they now want to come back home. So, President Kais, we plead with you. If your government does not want Africans to now migrate to Tunisia for study.
Why is it that when Nigerians do shit, they always say Africans? Africans. And I'll prove this to you guys now. Watch this video. Because every time they do nonsense, they don't say Nigerians. They immediately jump to Africans. Let's watch this video.
Take the money and leave, please. The Swedish government is offering to pay immigrants $34,000 if they go back to their home country.
It is no longer
news. Okay, immigrants. That's what they said. Now, I've got this video, okay, from TikTok. A Nigerian lady reports the very same thing. Watch how she reports it. No, sorry about it. I had to find this video. I needed this video found. listen to how this woman reports.
Sweden is offering all the Africans and immigrants living in their country $34,000, yes, to leave their country before 2026. You want to collect it, Abi? No try, Amo. How much is $34,000? That is 50 million naira in Nigeria. 50 million naira. And what can 50 million naira do for you? You can get you a land. You can build a small hut on it. You can start a business with it. If you're industrious, so if you be agbero, you go waste them. You can only take that money and come back to Nigeria if you are industrious, if you know what you are doing. If you be an agbero, take the money and go to another country. Don't come back to Nigeria because you're going to waste it. It won't be useful for you.
Instead of going back to Nigeria, she's even advising them to go into somebody else's country with that money. You see, these scammers. So I decided to, because they said immigrants, Nigerians will come in and say, yeah, but then also in those immigrants, South Africans are there. So me, guys, I did my due diligence. Yo, English. I did my due diligence and I brought receipts. So I checked population of Africans by nationality in Sweden. It came, according to the statistics, Sweden as of 2016, there are 110,758 citizens of African national residing in Sweden. Of these immigrants, the largest groups were born in Somalia, 63,853, Eritrea, 35,142, Ethiopia, 70,944, Morocco, 9,945, Egypt, 6,807, Gambia, 5,055. And I'm thinking, okay, but you know Nigeria always has to snoop in. They always have to snoop in. End to Nigeria, 5,027. Now you might think 5,027 is small, but look, they are offering them, and this, if you Google and you research illegal immigration and everything, all these other countries are not there. They are specifically chasing Nigeria. Imagine 5,027 Nigerians are stressing our whole country. At the end of the audacity to us, South Africa, how many of us are in your country? While Nigerians are busy bothering other people's countries, you know what South Africans are doing? Guys, today is Sunday, relax. What else do you have to watch? This is what South Africans are doing.
Imagine this, 200 South African firefighters boarding a plane, singing traditional songs, and heading to California to help combat raging wildfires. Sounds heroic, right? Well, this isn't the first time South Africa has stepped up for the world. Back in 2023, similar scenes went viral when these brave firefighters traveled to Canada to fight their devastating wildfires. Now, once again, South Africa is proving that its spirit of unity and service knows no borders. These are the same men and women who risk their lives daily to protect not just their homeland, but also Western nations in their time of need. This is Africa standing tall on the global stage, and it's a reminder of the unbreakable human bond in times of crisis. What do you think about
This is Africa standing out tall. Standing up tall. South Africa carries the brand of Africa, not Nigeria. When people hear Nigeria, they don't hear anything positive. But when they hear South Africa, they think of unity. They think of different races and culture. They think of Cape Town. They think of beautiful places, Durban. But when they think of Nigeria, when they say Nigeria, like some of you like to pronounce it.
Forget what you know about the mafia. These days, it's not the Russians or the Italians keeping global law enforcement up at night, it's the Nigerian mafia. You see, the dreaded Black Axis, who are infamous for their extreme violence, didn't get their start like other crime groups. They began as a student fraternity that evolved into a global cult, spanning across Africa, Europe.
It began as a student fraternity. You see, guys, they're using the study permit. Oh, I'm going to study, but how many Nigerians do you guys remember from high school, primary, specific primary school, Chidiba, high school, university? How many Nigerians? I can't remember. Oh no, there was a female Nigerian in our school. One. Guys, they start, you see when people say, some idiots, I don't know if I can find that video, he says that they didn't walk into South Africa. They flew here and somebody from the immigration is the one that let them in. No, they came here legal. They were supposed to go back, but they never went back. And you know what's the worst part about now? Now they are becoming even smarter. Bon.
As a Nigerian, do you know you can actually go to South Africa by road? You can travel to South Africa by road trip. It only takes 4 days. If you get ready now and go and get a nice 4x4 vehicle, in 4 days, you will be in South Africa. Same thing goes for the South Africans. Do you know, if you don't want to buy a flight ticket, just get a nice 4x4.
For tech, which South African will take their car, drive to Nigeria to go look for what? You see these imbeciles, they want to make it look like as if South Africans will do it. Meanwhile, he's telling you, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Malawi. Now Nigerians just walk. If it's 4 days by car, it's Nigerians. They can walk here easy. 2 weeks. Yo, hi. But you know what? I was not supposed to stress, ne? I need something nice. I need something to make me nice. Let me wait. There was somebody bragging about awards. You know what? I need something nice.
Welcome back to Mzansi Tips. Here's a list of South African artists that have won a Grammy. Miriam Makeba, also known as Mama Africa, was the first African to actually win a Grammy in 1965. She went on to be nominated for 9 more Grammys. This group sensation has been nominated for 5 Grammys and have won a total of 3. Lady Blacksmith Mambazo have been nominated for 17 and have won 5 Grammys in their career.
And the Grammy goes to Black Coffee Subconsciously.
Wow. Guys, today Nigerians are winning Grammys, Africans are winning Grammys because South Africa paved the way for Africa. Paved the way. They did it first. Second runner-ups. That's what you guys celebrate. For the rest of your life, you will always celebrate second runner-ups. You are bragging about your military being number 1 in 2025. What about the remainder of the years? Where was thou? Thou were nowhere to be seen. Guys, listen. This is not a fair fight. I totally understand this is not a fair fight. So, I want to end this video with a very nice video, okay?
How do you do this every day for 365 days and not be a mad dog or mentally stressed? It's impossible to be sane in Lagos. Public transport plus 9 to 5 plus traffic plus Nigeria's problem altogether should be added to 1,000 ways to die. I decided to try this out again after so many years of not using public transport, and goddamn, it was the most draining thing I did this week. Big shout out to everyone that does this on a daily basis. I left this life and I'm not going back. Amen.
A Nigerian doesn't even want to ever. You know why you guys are denying that is what is happening in your country? You know what South Africans are doing?
What South Africa has done is push us towards the birth pangs of a new world.
Seeing South Africa put its head above the parapet as the leader in the world, in the global south, to stand up to Western complicity in this genocide was a lifesaver for many of us and a beacon of hope that we are all hanging on to and clinging on to.
What South Africa has done is not put Israel on trial at the International Court of Justice. It's put the International Court of Justice on trial. This case will determine the integrity of this institution going forward. The West, the UK, the US has been fully complicit in this. And I hope that South Africa will not, and the world will not rest its case when Israel is deemed guilty, but actually that the UK and the US are also guilty of this genocide in many ways. The response of the Republic of South Africa has been to cling to the hands of the most downtrodden in Gaza. They tell us that resistance is futile. What we say to them is resistance is fertile, and we will continue to plant seeds for trees even if we don't sit in the shade of them. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much, South Africa. While Nigerians are fighting Niger, Chad, Cameroon, Ghana, and all these other countries who are just trying to liberate themselves from the Western forces, while they are fighting South Africa for who does Amapiano better, cash contant, South Africa is busy changing the world, giving people hope, letting Africa know that it's possible because they are doing it. Nigeria, this is not a fair fight, man. I call upon all good Nigerians to come into the comment section and defend their nation and say, you know what, Uncle P, these Nigerians that have been coming here insulting and denying our truth do not represent us. Happy Sunday. I'm your boy Uncle P, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And you know, the Nigerians will tell me which direction we're going. Either I'm going to go back to cash content, or peace.
Rescued after weeks of suffering, these 16 girls have endured sexual abuse at the hands of hundreds of men, the youngest just 15 years old. Some were kidnapped and others lured with the promise of jobs.
The 15-year-old girl was saying to me he was brought here by the Nigerians 2 weeks back. They promised her that they're going to give her a job. That's how she ended in here. She even said, I don't know the place. I don't know, I'm just here, I'm caught up here.
The girls have told officers harrowing stories of their capture and abuse. They say they were drugged and starved. They sat outside crying as authorities swept through the 3-bedroom house collecting evidence.
These girls are coming around the country. As I said, that some, they are coming from Soweto, and they are so small.